Hi YouTube, it's Danita. Welcome to Beaming Light. Beaming stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, tactful. Welcome to my channel. This is a channel where I connect personal experiences to to song lyrics and song lyrics survival verses. I am like really just so I don't even know where to start. I guess we could start with personal experiences. So, you ever like sit back and just looked at your life, like just reflected, like from your childhood to your throughout like your teenage years, being an adult, and like the things that you have accomplished, the things that make you proud, the things that you want to accomplish, right? So I feel as if for myself, I've accomplished a lot, like in my years here so far, in my earthly years, because I just feel like, you know, it's just the earthly part of me. And I feel as if because I have accomplished the things that I've accomplished alone, there's a lot of judgment and harsh reactions or negative reactions or hate, just hate, just hate, just up and down hate, no reason. And the hate can be very frustrating and overwhelming. It can throw you off balance. It can make you miss certain things. Like, I literally thought that this package had my neighbor's name on it, and they put it on their doorstep, and I'm like, "What is no? This is yours." But I'm just like so. It's not that you focus on the hate. Sometimes that you. How can I say it? It's not being focused on the hate. It's more of like you recognize it, and you're just kind of like, okay, this again. Here we go again. Why? Right? I think that some people, I think that some people hate because of their own insecurities. They're jealous, they're envious, right? But also, this is what happens that I can't not stand when they hate. When I don't mind, like, well, not that I don't mind, but I can deal with like people who are just like, oh, But it's just more like when it gets disrespectful. When it gets disrespectful, I mean, because people want to say whatever, right? Let them talk. But when it gets disrespectful, as far as like boundary disrespectful, like you're crossing the line disrespectful, you're invading personal space disrespectful. Remember my little bubble, my pilgrim people, like you can't penetrate my bubble. But people will continue to try to penetrate your bubble, and it's like, I don't understand why. I don't get it. Story time. The other day, I was no, I'm not. I was at the library, right? And like, there's this older gentleman that, I form like a little chit chat relationship with. It's not even anything serious. Just like, hey, how you doing? Da, 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 chit chat, chit chat. He usually talks about his childhood a lot, right? He's mentioned his business a couple of times, but not really. So he was talking about his childhood, and no, so he talks about childhood a lot, but last week or the week before, he brought up to me like a potential business opportunity, right? And he was asking me to invest in it. And I was like, well, what am I investing in? I mean, like, if I'm going to give you money, I want to know what it's doing. And he was like, well, I make money. And I was like, okay, doing what? I don't know. The spirit of the giggles got into me. So I was like, okay, so doing what? And he was like, well, just, what did he say? He said, I make money in real estate. And I said, well, what do you do in real estate? And he was like, listen, I have made millions of dollars for people. And I was like, okay. And he was like, so, I mean, like, are you want to invest in it or not? And I was like, well, I don't know what I'm investing in. And his response was, I can't believe this. Like, I don't do business with people like you. And I was like, well, you're asking me for my money. Like, I didn't come to you. You know what I mean? Like, you came to me. I did not come for you. And he's like, well, I don't do this. And, this is ridiculous. And I was like, okay. And so he got so like upset or whatever. And he walked off, and he was walking off. If somebody's really upset with you, they walk off and they're murmuring like under their breath. Well, that was like a couple of weeks ago. So I saw him today, and I was like, hi, how are you? And he didn't say, he was like, hey. Like, he had an attitude, and I was like, oh, okay. And I chuckled a little bit. He's like, I don't know what's so funny. I was like, your reaction. The fact that you're mad, like, I'm here, sunny vibes, trying to be friendly. That's the nature of our relationship. And you're all upset because I don't want to invest in your business. And it's so funny because in the conversation that we had going back and forth, he was like, well, I don't want this to affect our friendship or something. And I was like, well, it shouldn't, because we're talking about business. We're not talking about being friends right now. And so obviously he let money get in the way. So that tells me that he either needs the money or he was obviously trying to like run game, and it was like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. So needless to say, like, the hate, like, you can be mad. You can be mad, you can be bitter, you can be jealous, you can be whatever you want to be, because at the end of the day, like, I'm going to come back to me. I'm going to be Danita. I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm going to focus on the things I'm doing. And people don't want you to do that. They want to throw you off course, so you're not focusing on what you should be doing. And they want to come in your lane or invade your space or your boundaries. And it's like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. So the message of this video is, y'all, my nails are so ragged. I need to get them done. I am so ambitious. You can hate, but here comes the sun. Again, I am so ambitious, so you can hate, but here comes the sun. And we're looking at Song of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 7 through 13. Song of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 7 through 13. Again, I'm so ambitious, so you can hate, but here comes the sun. So ambitious is obvious, actually should be capitalized. So is a song by Jay-Z. Hate, Jay-Z. And Here Comes the Sun is the Beatles. I've been seeing a lot of Beatles shirts. So I was like, this must be God saying, like, try the Beatles. So I'm going to try. Listen to the song, and it reminded me of hate. So I was like, okay, we're going to use that and connect it. All right. So let's look at our Bible verses. I'm sorry, our song lyrics. So we're going to go to So Ambitious first. You guys know the song, Pharrell and Jay-Z. The motivation for me is them telling me what I could not be. Oh, well, that's where I'm at, right? So, and he's like, I'm so ambitious. I might hit two sisters. I'm on a mission no matter what the conditions. Forget personal issues when you've gone what I've been through. Hey, if you believe it, you can conceive it. So I must have seen the faith. Okay. Remember we talked about how God puts his feet on the earth because earth is his footstool, right? And God said, earth is my footstool because it's full of my enemies. That's why I want you to make your enemies your footstool. Do you know how prophetic that is? God said, earth is my footstool. That's why I send my chosen ones down there to get these people in together. And that's why I want my chosen ones to keep their foot on their enemy's neck and make their enemies their footstool. So, like, it's too many of God's enemies down here. It's too many of them. It's too many of them. People like, what y'all doing? Like, this again? Oh, stop messing with my baby. Like, it's too many. It's too many enemies down there. So let me send some chosen people down there to help them. Because earth is God's footstool because it's too many of God's enemies here. There's too many devils here. And God is on the chosen ones need to identify the enemy, and we got to get rid of them by any means necessary. Either they're going to come to me or they got to go and meet their maker. Like, that sounds harsh, but it's judgment. It is judgment. And people are like, you can't decide on somebody's life. That's God. Yeah, but if God is giving authority and the power to someone to decide that. Here's the thing. People gonna get mad at me when I say this. Not everybody's on the same frequency. We talked about low vibration on the bubble. Let me burn the bubble out. I think the bubble is necessary today. I like bubble. All right, I ain't gonna take up too much time trying to draw. Actually, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna draw. All right, so I got my bubble. I decided to do something a little different today. All right, so this is the green people. You know why? Because they're envious. They're jealous. So I made them green. This is me, just sitting over here trying to look cute, curly hair, what I'm saying? Today is a sweatpants, hair tie, chill with no makeup all day, but I'm happy about that. And these are the children. This is an animal and this is a roach. This is low level. It's low level, right? So that's my bubble right here, right? People keep trying to penetrate my bubble. Like the guy, I was like, I don't understand why you penetrate my bubble. Like you want to mess up my mood. I mean, but that's on you because whatever you do, it's like that old saying. What is it? What do you say? Bounces off of me. Like I'm rubber, you're glue. What you say or do bounces off of me and sticks to you. That's what it does. It just goes right, goes boom, and then it's like, oh no, and then it goes back to you and it penetrates that, right? And now you down here looking crazy with these animals and these kids. You're sure. These roaches and these rats. All right? See, I be telling y'all, these children mama don't be caring about them because look at their head. Y'all gotta see it. Y'all see them? You see them babies' head? They gotta get it together. We're gonna work on the children's head. But that's what the guy with them at the library is like, the motivation for them, the motivation for me is them telling me what I could not be. Like I'm so ambitious. Like I don't care what you say, because whatever you say is gonna go right here, go right back into you, and then go down here. Here's the thing. The devil sees your anointing. He sees your future shining. He sees your destiny before you do, right? Because you're not thinking on that level. What you're doing is you're living for the moment and just trusting God. And you're like, whatever happens, happens. But when the devil sees you, and there's a lot of devils, that's why God has his footstool. This is earth is God's footstool, right? And he's just like, oh, okay. Make this my footstool because all my enemies are down here. Just like when I see my chosen ones down there, I want them to make their enemies their footstool. So since the devil sees all that, God is like, just keep trusting me, baby. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. Let them. This is a test. This is a test because when I give you your blessing, I need you to be ready for this promise, right? And we get through and we walk through life. And so the devil sees your destiny. He does anything to destroy anything. Sends people in. He does anything he can to destroy. And sometimes if you let him get a hold of you too much and you go too deep, he will. But sometimes, and a lot of times, what God will do is say, oh no. Like literally in my lesson, he snatched me up out of there. It was so funny. I was like, we were with, they have a annual party, like old friends, places and things, right? They have an annual party every year. And it's actually, I think it's probably like coming up or hasn't, whatever. Doesn't matter. So there's an annual party every year. Last year, just to give you an example, we're at this annual party and this girl just kind of like, she starts picking with me and I'm just like, okay, this is cute. Like, this is really cute. Okay. She's older than me. And I could tell that I could tell, women know. So I'm like, okay, this is cute, whatever. I'm not going to let it bother me. But when everything started like falling apart, I was like, God, like really like snatched me out of there. Like, not my child, not my little baby. Like my little baby here to do some work. She ain't got to stop me playing with it. Like, I wanted to see how she was going to react. I wanted to see. Go ahead and try a test to see how she can. Yeah, because the devil is trying to get you off course. He's trying to throw you off your game. He want to make you mad. He want to make you angry. He want to make you go back into your old ways. You got to keep resisting the devil. Keep resisting the devil. I'm telling you, they are all around. All around. But what the devil doesn't understand is just because you're all around doesn't mean They're not more angels than the devil. So that's why you can't worry about stuff in life. That's why you can't control it. You just gotta let it go, right? And you should be so ambitious and let God lead you. Um, he was like, okay, so Jay-Z says, and so ambitious. It's like I'm searching for kicks like a sneakerhead. He gonna keep pushing me until I reach the ledge. See, that's what the devil just try to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And when I reach the ledge, I tell him all to eat a dick. Suck on my balls, I had enough. That's what God said. God said, suck on my balls, I had enough. He tired. He ain't thinking about you, devil. He tired. He like, tell him I'll eat a dick. Take a leap of faith and let my eagle's wings spread. Take a leap of faith. Somebody's pissed off because I'm trying to get this message out. Take a leap of faith. See, the devil, that's what it is. The devil don't want you to take a leap of faith. He don't want you to spread your wings like an eagle and fly away. You know why? Because that messes up his agenda and what he has in store, what he wants to apply and destroy and kill in your life. Take a leap of faith and let the eagle wings spread. Confirmation. The planes are flying with the eagles. It's time for people to soar and get on a higher vibration of love. They don't want to do that. They want to stay down here in control land. Control. I love it. I love it down here. It's amazing. Okay, if you want to be down there with them chickens and the ducks and the roaches and the rats, do it. My favorite saying is, ain't nothing in the streets but roaches, rats, some pennies, and maybe, if you lucky, you might find a dime. But no. No. So, again, take a leap of faith and let my eagle wings spread. Be ambitious. God is so ambitious. God put you here to be ambitious. He didn't put you down here to keep playing with these devils. No, you know why? Because earth is his footstool, so make your enemies yours. And don't let the haters get to you. And what's so funny is, and this is what I mean, the devil sees your destiny before you can see it. The guy that wanted me to invest in his, I don't even know what kind of business, real estate business he had. I don't even know what kind of real estate business he had. Couldn't even tell me. I was like, oh yeah, and he saw my whiteboards one day. He was like, what are you doing? I was just like, oh, just creating some stuff real quick. He was like, what is it? And I was like, just a video. And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, do you like doing it? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, keep doing it and just close your ears. And I'm like, best advice he could ever give me, and that's it. But see, he sees the things that I don't see yet, right? Because obviously he feeling some type of way. He mad because he couldn't get what he want. That's the devil get mad when you won't give him what he want. He'll try to keep forcing on you, and keep forcing on you, and keep forcing on you until you're on the ledge. And you're like, come on, now eat a dick, eat a dick. You're forcing my hand too much. Stop. It's so frank, but it's so true. Like sometimes, and people. I can't believe she have a Christian channel. If she gonna cuss and say this kind of vulgar stuff, free will. God gave us free will. And honestly, he wants me to get these souls to heaven by any means necessary. I'm on Malcolm X. God is on Malcolm X because he got too many enemies down here on earth. That's why this is his footstool. There's too many enemies down here. So he was like, by any means necessary, baby, get them. Like if they destroying, they gotta go. They gotta go. Judgment. All right, let's go to hate. And when I'm saying they gotta go, I'm not saying like they gotta perish. What I'm saying is like they gotta get out of your life and go meet their maker, like go meet the next devil that needs to give him them karma that they've been trying to force on you, right? Okay. So haters, haters. These niggas is haters. I wish I could like do a really good Jay-Z voice. Okay. Hova, both areas. American gangsters. Who you choose, who's colder? Rappers get nasty in the booth, but I'm gross. I can't even stomach myself. Ulcers. More realer, cause I'm closer. Had girdlies and girdles, way more than supposed to. I'm trying to stop rapping like him because I think like I have the beat of the song in my head. I'm trying to go with that flow, but I can't. Okay. He said, I stretch work yoga. You know, I got it down, dog. What is it? Al Roca. I used to knock pounds off. It ain't nothing for me to knock pounds off. I'm talking about them pounds. It ain't nothing to me. It ain't nothing for me to knock pounds off. Cut them out. It ain't nothing. Cut these off. Cut these off. Come on now. Now what you saying? No, you know, got the man. It ain't nothing to cut these nails off. It ain't nothing to knock these nails off. But these MCs area praying for my downfall. They just haters. I waited you. I'm so player. I'll never be done. I'm so rare. I gotta take a moment. It ain't nothing to knock these nails off. Confirmation. Stop playing with these people, places, things. Stop playing with these puppies. Stop it. That's it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop going low vibrational. Cut them off. Focus on you. They gonna hate. Let them hate because it bounces off of you and penetrates their bubble, and now they down here with these animals, these roaches, and these rats, and these little babies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call social services on these little babies. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's not funny. I'm saying that because it's like I'm the one that drew it. Like, oh, my little baby. But no, like it's crazy. Like people will do anything to throw you off course, throw you off balance because to meet their own agenda. And usually your own agenda doesn't mean you any well. So when somebody doesn't mean you well, that means that they have bad intentions and they're the devil. They have demon spirits. They have demonic entities attached to them. We killing the game is not fair. Yeah, MFers stay right there because we too high up in the air. We're blasting off like a laser. Nigga, pew, pew, pew. Get back, give me vroom, vroom, vroom. DB9 like vroom, vroom, vroom. That's Kanye's part. You don't know how I feel about Ye. It ain't nothing for me to knock nouns off. It ain't nothing. Y'all remember, this is going back in the day, when Jay separated from Dame Dash, and oh my God, all the dudes and all the street dudes is like, how you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? You gonna damn with your man $100 grand? Like, how you gonna do it? Man, F that. No. You don't know what was going on behind the scenes. You don't know what Dame's intentions was, and I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying you just don't know the story. People always want to give a solution to a problem they don't even know the story behind. The girl that hooked me and Lesson up, she always wants to get solutions to a problem because she hearing one side of the story. Don't give nobody no solution to their problem unless you're in a situation. Or unless they ask you for advice. Ooh, I tested that too. I said something came on my phone. I said, oh, okay, so you type stuff. Okay, that's cute. Like, people don't realize it's like, the devil ain't even slick in his attempts. He's not even like, he's not giving what it needs to be given. Like, he's not even, it's just like, come harder. But actually don't, because how do I want to say this? The devil sticks to the tactics that he knows has been working. But when it stops working and you stand firm, he doesn't know any other tactics because he's on a hamster wheel. And so he goes on and tries it on someone else. That's why you have to stay firm. Stay firm, stand tall. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you're so ambitious. So I'm so ambitious so you can hate. But here comes the sun. I have to read the Bible verses. I forgot to do that. Song of Solomon. I got so into the message, y'all. Sometimes y'all have to forgive me. I might jump around a lot, but it's like I'm just going with the spirit and the flow of things, right? I don't have an agenda to stick to. I'm not the devil. So that's like, ooh, confirmation, confirmation. That's how you know it's the devil, because the devil has to stick to this agenda. And if it don't go this way, he he get off. He get all frazzled. He get knocked off course because it's like, I thought, no, but it didn't, because you're planning. Remember, the devil plans and then plants, but that's when your spirit of discernment comes in, and you're like, you're not gonna plant that seed in my head, because God will plant a seed and then you plant accordingly, right? Like he will give you information, but when God gives you information, it's not like do this. It's like, here's a thought. And then you're like, okay, and then your spirit of discernment and wisdom comes in, and you're like, okay, yeah, I heard I'm gonna do it. Or you're like, yeah, no, that don't sound right, right? If it's not resonating with you, then you throw it out because you know that's the devil. But if it resonates with you and your soul, you're like, well, that's God, and let me move forward. Let me see how I can make this work. I ain't gonna force. I'm just gonna take my time and just move accordingly and do what comes natural in the moment. Song of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 7-13. Y'all, these verses are beautiful. Listen to them. As a piece of pomegranate are thy temples within thy locks. There are 80 queens and 80 concubines and virgins without number. My dove, my undefiled, is but one. She is the only one of her mother. She is the choice one that her bear that her. No, I'm sorry. She is the choice one of her that bare her. The daughter saw her and blessed her. And yeah, the queens and the concubines, and they praised her. Who is she that looketh for it as the morning, fair as the moon, clear as the sun, and terrible as an army with banners? Y'all, I resonate so much with this because I'm like, I'm a fair person. I'm clear my intent. But if you F with me, I could be. What you said? Oh, that's what I thought. I went down into the garden of nuts to see the fruits of the valley and to see whether the vine flourished and the pomegranates budded. Or ever I was aware, my soul made me like that chariot of Aminadab. Return, return, O Shalomite, return, return, that we may look upon thee. What will we see in the Shalomite as it were the company of two armies? To me, this is like a daughter born to her mother, right? Mom only had one daughter. And this daughter had a fair spirit and discernment and wisdom, as well as clear in intention and communication. But again, terrible as two armies. Like if you so that's the thing, like people will test and test and test, and it's like God say enough. And so this person, to me, when they have enough, they are terrible as an army with banners. I love the fact my dove, my undefiled, is but one. She is the only one of her mother. I resonate that because I'm like my mom's only child, right? And then my dad was married 3 times. But it was like, this seems like a child who was lost, a queen who was lost, a queen who couldn't find her throne yet. And when you put your crown back on, your throne is coming for you. Like the queens are going to find you and give you what they have for you. They're going to bless you. Right? It says the daughter saw her and blessed her. And what I mean by that is not people think blessings is financial blessings, a material thing. Blessings could just be anointing. Blessings can be spirit. Blessings can be wisdom. Blessings could be true love, or blessings could be friendships, good friendships. Blessings can be blessings. Blessings can be just more peace, more joy, more a higher frequency of connection. Like, don't get bogged down into what blessings look like. Take them as they come. Um, Don't do things out of the fact that you're looking for them. So as clear as the sun. Here comes the sun, y'all. I'm telling you, here comes the sunshine. You know, I am all about sunny vibes. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Sun, 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 here it comes. And it repeats a few times as a bridge. It says, little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, it's all right, it's all right. Y'all, it's okay. It's okay that you've been through things. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay that you've been through things because here comes the sun. You mean as fair as the moon and as clear as the sun and as terrible as a nation of armies. Okay, so don't get bogged down or discouraged or disappointed over what didn't work out because here comes the sun. And you know the beautiful thing about a storm? Not only does the sun shine, but sometimes you might see a beautiful rainbow in there, right? Like that's like the beauty of life. You just never know where it's going to take you. But if you keep trying to plan the life and then plant a seed in somebody else, then it's not like, no, it's not going to work. You're doing too much. You have an agenda. When you have an agenda to stick to, that's like that controlling devil spirit. You got to let that control spirit go. You got to let the control spirit go. You know, what does he go to? It ain't nothing for me to knock nouns off. Knock them nouns off. Let it go. Stop controlling. All right. I'm so ambitious, so you can hate, but here comes the sun. Y'all, I hope y'all sun is coming for you. I'm praying for you because I want you all to get on this frequency. It's sunny vibes, state of mentality, love, joy, peace. Be a beaming light in your community. Spread love, light, and positivity. And always, always pay it forward with a random act of kindness. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you all. And God bless. In Jesus' name. Have a great day.